Can you check it and see how the quality is? Hey guys, so today I'm going to be playing a favorite franchise of mine, Dragon Age Inquisition. I played the first two in the series, Dragon Age Origins and then Dragon Age 2, which I can't remember what the title was for that one. But I played both of those games and I loved them. I love that franchise so much. And then when Dragon Age Inquisition came out, I moved and I got rid of my Xbox. So I couldn't play it. So I never got to play it, so I decided to go ahead and download it tonight and give it a shot. And so I'm sort of delving back into an old favorite of mine. I'm really excited, so let's get started. Let's see. Humans are the most numerous and powerful race in Thetis. They are also the most divided politically and seem to thirst for conflict. Human characters receive a bonus ability point at the start of the game. Okay. Elves are historically oppressed people, distinguishable by their lithe frames and pointed ears. Though most survive in the poorest fringes of human cities, others live as nomads known as the Dalish. Elves receive a bonus of 25% to ranged defense. Dwarves are short, stocky, and most spend their entire lives underground. Those exiled to the surface are often merchants or smugglers. Because dwarves have no connection to the Fade, they cannot be mages but receive a 25% bonus to magic defense. And last is the Qunari. The Qunari are a race of horned giants who follow a strict religious text known as the Qun. Those who have abandoned its principles are known as Tal Vashoth and often work as mercenaries. Qunari characters get a bonus 10% physical damage resistance. So I'm gonna play human, because that's what I always play. And then I'm also always a rogue. It's my favorite class, rogue. Let's see, dual wield. So dual wield rogues are fighters who rely on speed and agility rather than heavy armor. Let's see, rogue archer. They may get up close and personal. Two-handed warrior, warrior weapon and shield, and mage. I think I always go with dual wield. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna do casual. Just gonna do a normal playthrough. As the youngest child of the Trevelyan noble house, you grew up in the free marcher city of Ostwick and have enjoyed a life of privilege. With close family ties to the Chantry and many relatives among the priesthood and the Templars, you were always expected to follow a similar path in service of the Maker, regardless of how you feel about the matter personally. Willing or unwilling, you were sent to the Chantry's conclave to assist relatives who sought to make peace between the Templars and mages. It didn't go well. Import a custom world state. Hold on. Yes. World state import. Yeah. Hmm. I'm so excited. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dragon Age. Okay. So... Hmm. Name my character. No, I don't want to be called Evelyn. I thought I could customize it. I guess I hit the wrong button. Hey Mike, welcome to the stream. Playing some Dragon Age tonight. It's been a while. I've been pretty good. I finished Little Hope last week and debated on doing another playthrough. Yeah, I've been kind of off and on. I think it's just allergies. Nothing really horrible, but just enough to really make me feel like not doing much. So, right now I'm okay. How have you been? Did you finish Little Hope?
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Oh man, it's good, it's good. How have you not managed to have some spoilers? The ending is something, that's for sure.
You think I'm responsible? Explain this.
Yeah, I understand that.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. It's about 4.5 to 5 hours, depending on if you play it straight through or not. So, it's not too long of a game. Let's see.
I can't believe it. All those people. Dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember... running. Things were chasing me and then...
Yeah, that's a good time to do it.
woman? A woman? She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
It's been so long I've forgotten what happened in the first 2 games.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
Pretty good, I guess. Things with COVID are sort of ramping up here, so we're under a lockdown. But otherwise, it's fine.
We call
It's
it
getting
the
cold.
Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
Oh, I'm not in America. I'm in Romania. So, yeah, we're on a 14-day lockdown here.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Yeah, I'm from the United States,
Someone
but I
is,
moved to
and
Romania
you are our
back in
only
June.
suspect. You
My
wish
husband
to
is
prove your
Romanian.
innocence? This is the only way.
I understand.
Then
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
So we're actually a lot closer in time zones than you thought.
they have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial.
Yeah,
I can
think
promise no more.
I'm 2 hours ahead of UK.
Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be
It
tested on
is
something smaller than the breach.
8:53. Yeah, so 2 hours. But I do keep up to date on what's going on in the US, and things are crazy over there right now. Get to the rift with Cassandra. Okay.
All things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters do
Nice.
harm to their livelihood and to their peace of mind.
heading into the valley.
Wake up! It's the end of the world!
One second. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for the host. Let's see. Just give me 1 second. I am also trying to stream on YouTube. For the first time, trying to stream in two platforms. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for the host. Okay, let's see. Just give me 1 second. I am also trying to stream on YouTube. For the first time. Okay. Need that. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Well, in OBS Streamlabs, it gives you an option to stream at two different or multiple sources, I guess. And so I thought I'd try it because I have 12 followers on YouTube and only 9 on Streamlabs, so I'm trying to build up my followers just a little bit. Let's see, the Wrath of Heaven. This is what we need to go. I'm still annoyed I didn't get to customize my character, but whatever. This would be my first time streaming on YouTube, so I don't really know how I feel about it yet. So far it's alright, I guess. Oh. Ow. My only problem with streaming on both is that it's kind of hard to keep an eye on the chats for both. So, because I have Twitch on my phone, so I can keep an eye on chat, but I don't have a way to monitor the YouTube chat.
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
I don't
Everything
even...
farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough. Stay behind me!
Stay behind me. That does not sound like me. Press.
It's over.
Yeah, probably.
Drop your weapon. Now!
I haven't figured out how to get Twitch chat on my actual game stream yet, though. You need to trust me.
If you're going to lead me through a demon-infested valley, you'll have to trust me.
Give me one reason to trust you.
Because my life is on the line.
You're right.
Of course I'm right, Cassandra.
I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. I should remember you agreed to come willingly. Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are
Alright.
on our own for now.
What do I have? Armor. It's the same. I don't think I have anything else yet. Abilities consume mana and stamina. Okay, most abilities require time to pass.
There! Watch out!
Where?
If we flank them, we may gain the advantage. Make it take you!
I have not played this one. I played the first two in this series, but when this one came out, I was in the process of moving and got rid of my Xbox, so I never got to play it. I'm kind of excited, but it's also been such a long time that I don't really remember the story.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
I'm a bit rusty. And because it's Xbox controls, and I'm playing with a PlayStation controller, the controls are a little bit off too. Can I loot these guys? No. Who's up here? Okay. It's just like all the quick time events, the quick time actions that I missed in Development. Although I only lost one person, and it was at the very end. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, I used to play all the time the Dragon Age games and the Mass Effect games. I loved those, both of those series, and
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
I really liked BioWare's storytelling, so I played a lot of their games. But it's been such a long time that I tried to go back and play the first one of Dragon Age Origins, and I don't know, I couldn't play it. It was so old and kind of clunky feeling that I had a hard time getting into it again. But I remember being in love with it when I first played it. Okay. Number 2. Man, I need to dodge. Yeah, this camera shuts off after a certain period, and then I have to keep turning it back on. I haven't figured out how to get around that yet. Responding to a friend real quick. So where are you from in the UK? My husband lived there for a few years. He was in Penrith, a little town.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
We must help them. Is there something back here? Ooh, yeah. No, we can't get anything though. Darn it. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Okay. Birmingham. Isn't that the south area? I don't know that much about UK geography. I know Penrith was closer to Scotland, near Manchester.
Quickly! Before more come through!
Not been around UK
What did you
at
do?
all. Stopped over in the
I did nothing.
airport a couple of
The
times.
credit is yours.
That's about it.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the
Not
sky
far.
also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue,
Varric.
storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
One second. Yeah, nobody in there. Okay. It's a good thing these talk options don't
Are
time
you
out
with
like
the
they do in some other
Chantry,
games.
or-
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like
Hey.
you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know. The magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
Bianca the crossbow. Forgot
This
a lot
way,
of this stuff.
down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Let's go up here and see. Hey, Shauna. So, I remember when this game came out, you and Justin got it for the PlayStation. And it was right before I came back to, I went back to Texas from Oklahoma, and I remember hanging out at your house and playing this game a little bit. But I don't think I got very far. Loot. Let's see. No, I don't want the map. I want the inventory. Weapons. Can't get back up that way.
Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
I remember in Dragon Age 2 there was like a formation function. Press to enter tactical camera mode, which helps you better evaluate nearby enemies and plan your strategy. Yeah, like you could send your party members. Okay. Use LS to scan the battlefield. Okay. Okay. No. I don't remember how to switch to the other characters. Oh, okay. Easy. Oh, I'm there. I'm in the beginning of the game still, like the, I don't know, prologue section, like, where she wakes up and she has the mark. I don't know. There's nowhere to, like, usually there's like chests and things like that, but I guess maybe because this is the intro or whatever, maybe there's not. What do we got here? Anything worth taking? Shauna, have you seen the new Assassin's Creed game? Valhalla? Anything up here? Yeah, it does look super cool, and I think you can like upgrade your settlement. And I played the first 2 or 3 games in the Assassin's Creed franchise. I'm gonna download Odyssey because I'm really interested in playing Odyssey. But the new one is like $60 and I can't afford that right now, so it's gonna have to wait. Alright, what's going on here? I feel like...
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
Dad'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Okay. But could you imagine if people fought in real life the way they do in games? Like you'd have people stop in the middle of a fight to loot a body.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're
Can I
almost
go
there.
up here? Goes up pretty high. Yeah. This one's a lot more open world than the first 2. The first 2 were more linear and you only had certain places that you could go. Alright, let's go. I guess. Right? Let me take a few coins. An upgrade, maybe.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly! They keep coming! Help us! Hurry! Use the mark!
Alright. Your character has leveled up. And level 2. Let's see, character record. And this is where you stealth, archery, sabotage. I really need a dodge though. Each ability tree contains a okay. 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 I have that one already. I need a dodge. Give me a dodge. Okay. Yeah.
on! Open the gate!
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
Finally,
We're
we
clear
dodged.
for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Refill potions at supply caches.
It is our only chance.
Enough trouble without resorting to this exercise in futility.
Ah,
Here they come.
you made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is.
I
As
know
Grand
who
Chancellor
she
of the
is.
Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead. We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
Issue.
You brought this on us in the first place. Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's
Yes,
too
they
late.
are a lot.
How? You won't
They are
survive
long
long enough
games.
to reach
There's a
the
lot to
temple,
do in
even
them.
with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction.
Because there's
while
like
we
a
go
bunch of
for the
side
mountains.
quests and things like that.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Are you asking for my opinion?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
Yeah, I started to play The Witcher, I don't know, a couple months ago. I played it a little bit. And there's a lot to do in that game. There's a lot to it. And at the time, I couldn't really dedicate the time needed to play it, so I might go back to it at some point. But it's a little bit daunting. Let's see, charge with the soldiers or take the mountain path. Fast but indirect soldiers will act as distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be casualties. Or careful, sustained assault soldiers will stand with you to ensure arrival. Scouts in the past may be lost. So, do I want to sacrifice? Let's go with the soldiers.
I say we charge.
Yeah, you do.
I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
I mean, Little Hope was a
On
good
your
game,
head be the
but it was very
consequences,
short.
Seeker.
No, hold on 1 second. Okay. Let's see where we're going. Can I go over here? Oh, there's our dead soldiers, I guess. Did you play God of War? The newer one? I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't play any of them. But my husband's a big fan.
Be wary. Another Fade rift.
How many rifts are there?
We must seal it if we are to get past!
Quickly then!
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
I can't promise anything, but I'll try my best.
That's all we can ask.
You
The way
always
to the
pick the goody
temple should be
two-shoes
clear.
answers.
Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Now where to go over here? Okey-dokey. It's nice that they give her like decent armor and not like, you know, sexy Xena armor.
The breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
The sacrifice. Am I the sacrifice?
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me!
That is Divine Justinia's voice.
Interesting.
Someone help me!
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but
What was that? Oh, thanks, Caleb. Thanks for the subscribe.
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder.
I think that puts me at
Kill her.
10
Now.
subscribers now. I'm pretty excited about that.
you were there. Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons. Stand ready.
Okay, let's get on with it. The big guns.
Now!
Alright.
We must strip its defenses. Wear it down.
And how do we do that? Let me think about this.
Quickly! Disrupt the rift!
Fade risks to damage demons target the
The demon is vulnerable. Now!
Oh, I see what I have to do now. game is super clunky. I'm used to my dodging and go for it. This is not like that. Hey, none of that. This fight is taking ages.
Now! Seal the rift!
Oops.
Do it!
I'm doing it. The Wrath of Heaven. I got an achievement. I'm sleeping with my hand in the air.
Oh! I didn't know you
What's
were
up,
awake,
Shauna?
I swear.
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Oh. How's she doing? What's she spelling? Patient observation. Vain hope someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Day 1. Clammy, shallow breathing. Pulse over fast. Not responsive. Pupils dilated. Mage says her scarring mark is thrumming with unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar in here just in case. Okay. Let me check. What do we got going on here? I was just checking some things. Oh, is there something here? No. Oh, they're waiting. No. The cabin. Probably in here. Pink Tame Flame 4 should pack Thanksgiving and contest. Those are some pretty big words for... What grade is she in now? First grade? I remember being in 3rd grade and having to spell the word thermometer. That was a big one.
That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over.
Hush. Shouldn't disturb her.
The Herald of Andraste, huh?
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to come out in the dark.
The Singing Maiden. Have you ever heard the story of King Bedwyr? Bedwyr, like most kings, was a man of great pride who expected nothing but complete loyalty from his subjects. He believed the best way to achieve this was through fear. After all, those who feared him would never cross him or question his rule. Most importantly, those who feared him would always seek to please him. Bedwyr cultivated terror in his subordinates through the gleeful and unrestrained use of a contraption referred to as the Maiden. The Maiden was a hinged iron casket, as high and wide and deep as a man, with vicious spikes within, meant to pierce through the poor soul locked into it. Bedwyr's maiden was a prized possession and stood in a place of honor in his throne room, often with a screaming victim inside it. Political rivals suspected assassins, treasonous ministers. The maiden consumed them all. But as time passed, more people were given to the maiden for increasingly trivial offenses. The cook for oversalting the king's food, the page boy for dropping his sword. The maiden cast a pall over the kingdom, and its people prayed for deliverance from their cruel king. Then one day, a strange woman rode into the city. She called herself Ember and was an emissary from a far-off land. Her leaders had heard, she said, of Bedwyr's wisdom and authority, and she sought the king's counsel. The thought that he had earned the adulation of brother kings across the sea made Bedwyr swell with pride, and he granted Ember an audience. They dined and danced, and through it all Ember flattered and fawned at the king. At the end of the night, Ember asked to see the maiden, the infamous device that had given Bedwyr all his power. The king, giddy with the praise, proudly presented Ember with the empty contraption. Ember looked at the maiden, sighed with disappointment, and said, "That does not look terrifying at all. I should have imagined the spikes to be much sharper." Bedwyr grew red at her comment and replied, "The spikes are sharp enough. Look at the blood that still clings to them." "But it is so small," said Ember. "Are only children and women its victims?" Bedwyr grew redder still and replied, "Of course not. The maiden has devoured many men." Ember shook her head and said to the king, "I do not believe it. Surely no warrior could fear this thing. A man like yourself, tall and muscled, would not fit with him." The king laughed and saw a way to prove the merit of the maiden to Ember. "I will show you how easily a man like myself could fit," he said, and with that he stepped into the device. But Ember was waiting, and no sooner had Bedwyr squeezed himself into the iron casket than Ember slammed it shut on him. Ember took the maiden with the screaming Bedwyr inside, through the castle and down into the city, and the people, finally free from the king's tyranny, cheered and danced to the singing that echoed through the streets until Bedwyr was dead and it finally stopped. Ugh. A tale often told in the Singing Maiden Tavern. Okay. I mean, that sounds like something that might actually happen in history.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Chant for the departed. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes towards flame, she should see fire and go towards light. The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her sword. Transfigurations 10:1, often sung out by mourners as they light candles. Okay. More stuff to read. Founding of the Chantry. Cordelis Dracon, king of the city-state of Orlais, was a man of uncommon ambition. In the year 15 Ancient, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker, and declared that by its completion he would not only have united the warring city-states of the south, he would have brought Andrastian belief to the world. In -3 Ancient, the temple was completed. There, in its heart, Dracon knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orlais. His first act as emperor to declare the Chantry as the established Andrastian religion of the empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Olessa of Montsemard was elected to lead the new Chantry. Upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justinia, in honor of the disciple who recorded Andraste's songs. In that moment, the ancient era ended and the divine age began. Okay, I'm not going to read all this. This is too much to read. I'll read it all later. Some of it's interesting, but who's in here? More stuff to read. Oh, this must be... Nope. Yeah. What, Shauna? Downloading what? Nice. DLC for what? For this game? You mean your like save data and stuff for this game? Oh, you mean Guild? You're talking about Guild Wars 2. No, you just open the launcher and it'll automatically update the game. Yeah, it's just, you don't have to specifically download it, like, it's just an update to the game, so if you open the launcher, it'll automatically update it. It's the new Living World expansion for Guild Wars. Or, not the expansion, but chapter. Cell. Why go to all the trouble of opening all these doors if there's nothing to get? How annoying. So, did I go? Yeah. Hey! Ouch! Alright, let's go back out. And...
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The prisoner failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Okay. He does not like me. Let's go snoop around in here. The Maker. If life was like a video game, we would all have lots of loot.
I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you. Thank you. Please tell me if you find something.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
Okay, let me know
You walk
when
a
you're ready,
dangerous
and I'll
life,
log in and we
Seeker.
can play a little bit.
The breach is
I want to play this a
stable,
little
but
bit more,
it is
but
still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did what I could.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide.
We lost everything then. Out of nowhere, you came.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
Yeah, you jerk. That's what you get for not liking me.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
Okay.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
Okay.
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
If you're truly trying to restore order, that is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
I think that was all intro. Because of the ending? What ending did you get? Oh, wait, no spoilers. Because there's people in here that haven't played the game. Yeah, all of that was intro. Okay. Hey, Mike in YouTube chat. I see you. I don't know how long ago you commented because I don't have the YouTube chat pulled up. You killed 2 of yours. Who did you kill? Now where am I going? Report to Haven's Chantry. I guess this is where I'm supposed to go. She walks like she's ridden a horse.
Does it trouble you?
Bow-legged.
I just wish I knew what it was, or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly, you have something in mind.
We do. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra. Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you the Herald of Andraste, and that frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable. I'll see what she has to say. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Alright. Word table. Okay. Shauna, do you have things ready yet? Shauna. Okay, I don't know. Orlais Ferelden. I think Orlais is where we spent the majority of the second game, and Ferelden was where we spent the majority of the first game, if I remember correctly. Okay. That's the rift. It's a crow with the mohawk. It's a crow hawk. We avoid fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horse master of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Okay. No traveler to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It is one of the few constants. Oh. But you didn't get to read it.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's an honor to meet you, my lady. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Varric.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Shauna, are you still here? Okay, let's see where we're going. Rest. No schematics available. Okay. Don't need to rest. I have 8 potions. I wonder if I'll be able to upgrade it so I can carry more potions. Let's see here. No potion available yet. Okay. Do you have Guild Wars ready yet?
This might interest you, sir.
Report.
What is it?
This could help us.
Acquired recipe. Prisoner cages. Okay. So now do I have to go up here to the requisitions? 10 iron and Ferelden block. Oh.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh, you're just in a different place now. Okay. Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Shauna, are you there? Do you have Guild Wars ready? Almost, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and load up Guild Wars since I'm kind of in a stopping place here. So, for those of you who want to hang around, I'm gonna switch over to Guild Wars 2. If you want to head out, then thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I can hear it. Yes, sneaky, sneaky. Let's see. I'm gonna switch to this. I don't know what all this is. Shauna, I'm not fluent. I'm not even close to fluent. But I know some words. Shauna asked me if I'm fluent in Romanian yet.
The swear ones.
Swear words. Shauna, do you want to hear a swear word in Romanian? So there's Du-te dracu, which, yes, it means go to hell. Du-te dracu. So yeah, but it's not Dracul, it's Dracu. But you know, it's similar. But I think that's where the root of the word is from. But it's, yeah, Dracu. And then the word pula is a man's penis. So Andreas teaches me all the swear words. Huh? Admin? What? You're so bad.
I'm bad.
Yeah, bad. Update my stream info. to the newest chapter. What is it called? I forgot what it's called. Guild Wars 2. Okay, I still gotta open Discord. I'm just updating my stream info. Icebrood Saga Champions. Icebrood Saga Champions. Time to play the newest. Okay, updated my stream info. And did it up? Okay. Hey. There we go. Now let me get Discord pulled up. Where are you?
You need to change your title.
Yeah, but I don't know how to change it in YouTube.
I'm pretty sure you have an option there.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I have to end the stream and restart it if I'm gonna update the
I'm sure you can do it without.
maybe from no. Okay. Can I edit here? Yes, I can. Okay, should be updated now. Which oh, your OBS, your Streamlabs. Did you run it as an administrator? Go into Discord. so we can chat a little bit while you're getting this to load. Shauna, can you hear me? Okay, we'll come in. Make sure you... There you are, I see you now. But can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you too.
I'm just sitting there going, why is it not working?
Baby, can you check in the stream
Why
and
can't
see
I
if
get
you
in
can hear
there? Okay, I had to get my... For some reason, it had to do updates. So there was like 3 different updates it was doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I had some updates too on OBS. I'm thinking I might end this session and start a new one though, so it makes 2 different videos for me.
That would be probably cool.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. So if those of you who are in my stream in Twitch, I'm gonna end the stream and then come right back in. But I just want to start a fresh stream, so feel free to join me again. I'll be right back.